How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's time for another instalment of Bite-Size Leeds, all the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club. Just before we get into it in more detail, guys, make sure that you are smashing that like button. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new as well. Hit the notification bell, and of course, get all your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below, and make sure that you are also checking out the sponsor of the channel, Mr. Josh Firth. The links to his Etsy store and Instagram page for all your football graphic design needs is in the description down below. And myself and Josh have joined forces to create a giveaway for you all to be within a chance of winning a Leeds United themed poster designed by Josh Firth himself. Head over to my Twitter page and my Instagram page to find all instructions on how to enter. And that giveaway ends at 5 p.m. on Saturday, guys. So just under 48 hours for you all to enter. So go and check that out. So let's get into today's episode then. First of all, guys, Leeds United are in a very good position when it comes to PSR. Obviously, the ongoing situation at Leicester is completely different. Obviously, Leicester City are facing a potential points deduction in the Premier League next season should they get promoted. Basically, I think whatever division they're in, even if they somehow manage to stay in the Championship, I think they will be docked points at the start of next season, for obviously them breaching PSR rules. But Leeds United, on the other hand, seem to be all good in that area, even after relegation, which is a good, it's good for the club. It's good for the 49ers. It shows that we've not been massively affected financially. Obviously, since relegation, we received funds at the start of last season, didn't we, for the likes of Rafinha and Calvin Phillips, which I think has massively helped with that. And we were able to offload some of our players on a permanent basis, like Tyler Adams, Luis Sinistera, and the like. Yes, a lot of them went out on loan, but it's got them off of the wage bill. So yeah, it has put us in a good position when it comes to PSR, which is very, very good for the club. It makes a change, doesn't it, to have an ownership group in place that actually know how to run a business. So it's very positive, and it's a huge benefit for the club that we are in the green when it comes to PSR. So thank you very much to Parag Marate and the San Francisco 49ers for taking over the last idiot that had this club in Andrea Radrizzani. So yeah, massive, massive boost for the Whites. Now, on to another topic, which I can see is doing the rounds in the Leeds United sphere at the minute, and that is regarding all these loan players that we seem to have at the minute. Now, would I welcome any of them back? Now, I'm going to try and speak about this logically rather than emotionally. But I think, to be fair, even logically and emotionally, my response is still the same. And it's a big fat no. I wouldn't have any of them back. They all chose to desert a sinking ship when, let's be honest, the majority of them, in fact, all of them, were contributing factors to the reason why we were relegated. Yes, it was poor decisions by the powers that be at the time, who appointed, Jesse Marsh, and then got Javi Grazia, and Scabala took charge. Then Sam Allardyce came in. It was a SHIT show behind the scenes last season, and I get that. But the players, look, as bad a manager as Marsh was, as bad a manager as Grazia and Sam Allardyce were, Scabala was actually all right, and he's gone on to do an amazing job at Lincoln City at the minute. But that's a totally different topic. But as bad of managers as they all were, the players have to take some responsibility. Jack Harrison, hot and cold Harrison, even Everton fans I've seen on Twitter and stuff like that have been slagging him off. Tyler Adams, I know he's not on loan, but he's left, and has barely even played. There's Sinistera, who hasn't played a lot, and they've bought him. But there's Mark Rocker, who's by all means is having a good season on loan at Real Betis, apparently. There's Max Ferber at Mönchengladbach, who again isn't having the worst of seasons. Brendan Aronson's having an absolute shocker, so it's going to be impossible for us to move him on this summer. He'll probably end up on loan again as well. There's some people saying that they'd take maybe Max Verber back, or they might have Harrison back, or Mark Rocker. But for me, they can all get in the bin. For me, they chose to desert a sinking ship. They all thought the Championship was not their level. And for a lot of them, yeah, they're right. League One was probably more their level, especially Rasmus Christensen. I forgot about him. They all thought that it was beneath them to play in the Championship when they're all the reason why we're there. It's absolutely mind blowing. As some fans, I know this is totally off subject, but there's fans that I'd want Calvin Phillips back next season if we got promoted. I mean, that's an absolute no from me as well. The guy chose to go to Man City for financial reasons, in my opinion. He knew he wasn't going to get into the team a lot there. And yet there's people blaming Pep Guardiola and Man City for his, for the fact that England haven't picked him in this squad for the international break. And can you blame Gareth Southgate? Didn't play at Man City, was pretty much a cheerleader there. He'd gone on loan to West Ham, which I thought at the time was a good move for him. But he's been absolutely abysmal at West Ham. Abysmal. No wonder he isn't playing for them. And people are wondering why he's not being picked for England and that they're taking back at Leeds. I don't see how he gets in our team at the minute, even if he came back. So that's a joke in itself. But, these loan players, no, I'm sorry, but I can't see any of them ever kicking a ball for Leeds United again. And I hope I don't. Anyway, we've got such more of a bond with the players that we've got now. I don't want any of those rats back in a Leeds United shirt. And obviously, speaking of Gareth Southgate, he did name drop Archie Gray in his press conference today, suggesting that he is a player that he would like, to potentially integrate within the first team fold at some point. He did say that he's having a very, very good season. And I just think that's really good for Archie's confidence, the fact that the England first team manager is even mentioning him and knows who he is. I thought that was a nice touch from Gareth Southgate in his press conference today. But yeah, we'll leave it there for this evening, guys. As I say, hit me up in the comment section down below with what you're all thinking regarding Leeds United being in the green with regards to PSR. Sorry, and just let me know all your thoughts and opinions on if you would have any of these loan players back. I'm interested to get your thoughts. Make sure you're smashing the like on the video on the way out as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. And yeah, as I said, get all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and check out Josh Firth's links and check out the giveaway on my Twitter and Instagram. I will be back with a video in the morning, guys, where Opposition Focus will be making a return to the channel, as I will be joined by Alex from That Millwall podcast, where he will be giving us an insight into the Millwall point of view going into Sunday afternoon's game with Millwall. So yeah, plenty of content over the next few days, guys. Make sure you keep it locked at Chatting Leeds. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.